Gen Xers, pay attention. Brands want to work with you because of this reason. You guys are the wealthiest generation right now. You are pumping money into the economy. Even if you specifically are a Gen Xer, which, by the way, if you are a Gen Xer, type Gen X in the comments just so I know who the heck is watching this and it's not just like a bunch of 20-something-year-olds. Type Gen X if you're a Gen Xer in the comments, if you don't mind. Second, like, this is what I've been saying for over a year and a half now. There are so many brands that want to work with more Gen Xers and baby boomers like my mom, who's 64, doing what I'm going to explain in this video. Brands want to work with you not just as influencer. If you're not an influencer, you don't know how the heck to build a following and become an influencer. Followers do not matter with what I'm going to explain, which is UGC. So UGC stands for user generated content. In a nutshell, brands hire UGC creators to create content for them that they just simply take and use for their own marketing purposes. That's why followers don't typically matter, right? Like, you're not doing the same thing. Like, you're making content kind of similar to a influencer would, but the brand is hiring you, you're working with them, trying to figure out, okay, do they need videos for Instagram Reels? Do they need TikTok videos? Do they need a bunch of videos to run as ads? Which, by the way, most companies do run a crazy amount of ads. You probably have no clue how much content is needed to run a company right now in 2025. And a ton of brands have Gen Xers as their target audience because of this reason that she said. I am obsessed with this comment. This is so, so true. You guys are wealthiest generation, which means you have the biggest purchasing power, which means when brands spend a crazy ton of money advertising their products, services, apps to promote it and try to get more customers, they want to make sure that the people they're advertising it to actually have money in the bank, which Gen Xers typically do. So hopefully this is making sense. This is what I've been saying for a year and a half. I have taught thousands and thousands of Gen Xers and baby boomers how to do UGC. And I will show you some examples of some of the people I've helped just to give you just to give you an idea of what they're doing and the kind of money that you can make doing UGC. Okay, I ran over to my computer because I have to show you on there. But just a heads up, before I show you this, if you during this video, I tend to get really long-winded. I'm very passionate about this, if you can't tell. If you've never seen my face before, you probably don't know this about me, but I'm just obsessed with helping these two generations, Gen Xers and boomers, break into UGC because you guys are in such high demand. It's crazy. But if I get too long-winded and you're just like, well, what the heck, Megan? I just want to get started. How the heck do I get started? You get started however the heck you want, but I have a free UGC checklist that goes over the steps to get started. And then I also have a video lesson in there that goes over how to email these companies that you hopefully want to work with and land some UGC deals with and make some money with. So if you want that, it is yours. I would pause this video right now, even before I show you all this stuff, if you want. Pause this video, save it in the right-hand corner, and then go to my profile, click my Stan Store link. The second option you see will be the free UGC checklist. It is totally yours if you want it. Okay, so this is the private student Facebook group for all the students who want to learn from me, all the people that want to learn from me. So Cheryl is 61 years old. I interviewed her actually back in December. She makes consistently about $5,000 every single month with UGC. She just posted this 6 hours ago. She said, "Don't quit, keep going. The opportunities are endless for us. I just became an ambassador for one of the first brands I worked with when I started doing UGC a year ago, and they're paying me a monthly retainer to post on their socials." She is 61 years old, did not even know what the heck UGC was a year ago until she saw me yapping about it here on TikTok and then wanted to learn from me. And it's just crazy. She's like totally done. She's crushing it, to say the least. Okay, this is the first one of maybe one or two that I'll share from Bianca. I'm actually interviewing Bianca in a week because she's crushing it. I'll show you her other post, but she just posted this a couple days ago, just landed my first $850 gig on Breakfast. This is the platform that I talk about in my course, but applied yesterday, woohoo. She's literally getting paid $850 for one UGC deal on this platform. Okay, this is Brenda. She posted this a few days ago. For all the newbies, stick with it. Go through the course, do the work. It will pay off. I got Megan's course right around Christmas, so a while ago, and started gifted collabs in February. Fast forward to this month, and I've already made $4,000 in July alone. Thank you, thank you. She says thank you to me and Jesus, my Savior and Lord. So sweet. And again, the people I'm showing you are only Gen Xers and baby boomers. Okay, Chris said, pinch me, first gig email, back and forth, and we're a go, inbound from my socials, which she just started 3 weeks ago. B-roll, no editing. She's getting paid $150. Can't thank this group enough. Michael, Leanne, and Bianca, and everyone else for the support, especially Megan, for creating the course and her laid-back approach. I took to heart to have fun with it and just do it. No judgment. It's your business. Just a small baby step, but gotta start somewhere. We all have different pathways, and one isn't better than the other, just different, and that's good. Cheryl landed a $795 deal with a beauty brand on the 4th of July. Tori, I just got my first paid UGC job through Breakfast, same platform as that I showed you before, at age 55. Not gonna lie, imposter syndrome is real, even though, thank you, Megan, for your course and guidance. Okay, I'm not gonna read this whole post by Bianca, but she said, today marks 1 month of part-time UGC. Here it is in all my mind-blown glory. In my first month ever of UGC, I signed enough deals that paid me $3,918.34. So just under 4,000. I'm completely in shock over this, but drank the Kool-Aid. So to my fellow Gen X midlife crowd, the brands are out there looking for us. Don't be scared, just do it. Okay, I can show you a lot more, but I don't wanna I don't wanna do that the whole video. So this is what I'm talking about, though. This is why I'm so happy that that Terry posted this comment, because it's just proof that, like, you do not have to be a certain age. In fact, this is what I tell all my students or anybody who's willing to listen to me is your age, if you allow it to be, can be your superpower. So beyond you guys pumping money into the economy, Gen Xers being the wealthiest generation and having the largest purchasing power, of course, that's like huge. That's like one of the biggest things, right? But on top of that is your entire life experience and what makes you you. What's working amazing right now in marketing and advertising in general is being authentic and genuine and more just human. People want to, especially right now in 2025, people want to make that human to human connection. And when you show up as yourself in these UGC videos that random companies hire you for, that's what they want. That's what people crave. That's what the companies want. That's what they will pay you for. So I mean, I can't even stress this enough. Like, your life experience, like my mom, for example, she's doing UGC. She's 64. We've done 3 UGC deals together. She's doing her own UGC deals very part-time whenever she can. She's busier than me, honestly. She's still working as an RN. But she has 16 grandkids. Like, she has more energy than me too. It's crazy. But my mom, we've done, 3 UGC deals together, but one of the recent ones we did together was for a footwear company that hired my mom. And I was in, like, at the beginning of the video, but it's really just about my mom. She's been an RN, right? So she's been working in a hospital for 44 years or something crazy. And they hired her because this footwear company was releasing a shoe specifically for healthcare workers. Because my mom has been in healthcare and she's already doing UGC, they had my mom be in this video talking about this shoe. So what do you do professionally, or what have you done professionally, or what have you been through in your life? Like, maybe you went through, oh my gosh, so many banking and financial services, insurance companies, oh my gosh, so many of those companies work with you guys, want to work with more Gen Xers and boomers, because maybe it's not your case, but maybe you've been through, I don't know, bankruptcy. Maybe you have had to, buy new life insurance. Maybe you've been through some type of financial struggle in your life that you can actually create authentic content for these companies. So I'm just like giving examples off the top of my head, but hopefully you get the point. The brands are out there. They are looking for you. It's not an overnight quick success thing, though sometimes that happens randomly with some people that I've seen go through my course and like actually take action. But it's just, I want you to know, I want your eyes to be open to this opportunity. So if you want to get free products, which that's a bonus. They don't pay your bills. Free products don't pay your bills, but you get free products, which was really fun, to be honest. And then you get paid on top of this for creating content. So if you're willing to learn a new skill, have fun with it, and give yourself some grace while learning, you should totally do this. You should do UGC, whether you learn from me, whether you learn from somebody else. Like, just look into it. If you have not already, grab my free checklist. I promise it'll help you get started. Yeah, good luck.